Hello everybody and welcome. To celebrate a little milestone of reaching 25 uploaded videos to YouTube, I thought we should do something celebratory. We can't do something celebratory with a savory dish, that's just science. We have to do something sweet, in which case we are going to make a staple that's comfort food all over the world. It's rice pudding, but we're gonna personally travel just a little bit south to go into Mexico and to make arroz con leche. Now, fun little fact, this is going to be my first time making it. And as we've experienced in the past, there's no better first time to do something than filmed. So let's see how this goes. But I do have a ringer in my corner. One of my wife's favorite desserts is this. And so she kind of helped me with the recipe and advised on a couple of different steps. So I'm optimistic about how this is going to go. All right, let's just jump into it and let's talk about our ingredients, which is surprisingly very simple. The first thing that we're going to need is a cup of sugar, 1 vanilla bean, and 2 sticks of cinnamon. I have one that I will tell you about in just a second. Next, we need a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. We need 1 cup of rice. A long grain variety will work best for this. And finally, we need 2.5 quarts of water. That translates to 10 cups. First thing you want to do is take 4 cups or 1 quart and get it boiling on the stove. Throw in one of your cinnamon sticks while it boils. And that's what I've done just now. All right, we're taking our pan off of the boil and we're gonna add our whole cup of rice to the mix. There we go. And then we wanna let it set for 20 minutes. Well, 20 minutes later, we're done soaking our rice in the kind of cinnamon tea, if you will. So we're gonna go ahead and strain it. And we are going to rinse this pretty well at this point. And in fact, you can take your 6 quart, no, that's not, 6 cup. I'm gonna need a bigger. Going to need get your the remaining 1.5 quarts of water left. Go ahead and get that boiling while we are rinsing the rice. At this point, the rice is still quite firm. We're going to be cooking it off in that remaining water. So, let's see how this goes. Our water's boiling. I'm going to add our rice back to it and we'll cook it for about 8 to 10 minutes or till when it is tender. We'll see you then. Silly me, as you probably have already realized, I forgot the most important ingredient, milk. We need 1 quart of it of whole milk. First time making it. The next step is a little labor intensive, and that is going to be cooking the milk, evaporated milk, sugar, and the vanilla and cinnamon down. That's going to take about 45 minutes. So while that rice is cooking off, let's go ahead and get that started. Why don't you come back here and we'll see the fun happen in the pan. Well, our rice back here, let's taste it. The timer just went off for about 8 minutes. And yep, it has a little bit of a bite to it, but it is tender, it's done. We don't want to overcook it. We're going to turn it off. There we go. And we're going to drain it. Okay, scalding the milk, take 2. Don't put in the entire ½ gallon as I did the first time. You only need 1 quart, which is 4 cups. So we're going to add that. Here we go. Oh, we need it to be hotter. Well, just add it anyways. I'm going to add our evaporated milk. We'll add our other cinnamon stick. On this vanilla bean, go ahead and slice it lengthwise. I'll do that right now. Vanilla bean sliced lengthwise. I mentioned it was my first time doing this. All right, cinnamon, vanilla, sugar. We're gonna add 1 cup of sugar. I'm gonna lower it down to medium, and we're just gonna cook this for 45 minutes, Let's come back and see what we look like a little bit later. Well, welcome back. 15 minutes in, we're looking fantastic. We're getting a little bit of reduction, the color's deepening a little bit, and we're just gonna keep building these flavors. We're gonna keep letting it reduce. Let's see how we do. This is what we look like 35 minutes in. I think we're looking pretty good. Nice and golden. Let's keep it going. All right, this is exactly where we want it. We're a little under 45 minutes in. I'm going to remove the vanilla and our cinnamon sticks that we had added. I'm going to add all of that rice that we had cooked and drained. Oh yeah. We're going to cook this for another 25 minutes, making sure it's well attended. Well, we have reached the end of our 25-minute cook time, and we've reduced to this beautiful little porridge, this rice pudding. I think we're all done. Let's take it off the flame and let it cool. It'll thicken also. And just like that, we're done. It looks amazing. It did take a little bit of time, but it's a lot of kind of contemplative time. You can meditate, you can think about the loved ones that you are going to be serving this to. And I think it looks fantastic. We have a nice golden color. Not too bad for my first time making it. We're just going to let it sit and stir, let it cool down, thicken up a little bit. You'll want to serve it cold or at room temperature. I don't know if I'm going to be able to wait that long. I'm going to see how long I can though. I'm really excited to plate this up, so I'm jumping right into it, okay? I'm sorry if it's not chilled. I'm sorry if it's not room temperature. This recipe will make 6 to 8 servings, but you know, we're celebrating. We're gonna have a little bit more. Plus, I know I'm gonna be sharing this with my lovely wife who helped out so much with this episode. Thank you. It's funny the resemblance this has to the risotto that we made. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of a cinnamon stick that I had reserved, and we're going to grate it over the top. Well, and it looks fantastic. I'm so excited to dive into this, and I hope that you get to try it at home. And if you do, then let's celebrate together, shall we? To accomplishing goals and to cooking in our kitchen. It is such an important thing for us to do to connect with our food. So from my kitchen to yours, happy cooking, everybody. Thank you so much, and here's to another.